Good afternoon, Jays, and happy Thursday. I'm Grace Halter, here to serve you all another fabulous show.
And I'm Blair May Miller, hoping you are all having an amazing Thursday. We have lots to cover today.
That is sure right, Blair. Starting off with a top story from Claire over a comet that was last seen in the Stone Age. It might now pass over Kansas City.
That would be so cool to experience, and I can't wait to hear more. Then following that, we have a segment with IOM over what people are currently watching.
Then another thought-provoking Thursday over topics that people find interesting.
Another fun topic from Sam, but we cannot miss out on some entertainment news from Morgan Gable over the Golden Globe Awards.
Then, of course, some announcements. As I mentioned before, we have lots to cover in only a short amount of time. So please sit back, relax,
and enjoy our show, because this is KLHS.
Blair, have you ever seen a comet?
No, but I read online that I might have the opportunity to change that.
That is certainly right, Blair. We haven't seen a comet since the Stone Age.
Claire has more on this exciting news.
Comet last seen in the Stone Age will soon pass over Kansas City. Let's talk about it. What is up, Jays? Happy Thursday. Getting right in today's top story. Make sure you have special attention on the sky tonight because a comet named C/2022 E3 that has not been seen since the Stone Age will be visible to the naked eye. Patrick Hess, the planetarium manager at the Union Station, explained that comets are typically big chunks of ice and rock that once they pass through the sun and begin to melt, they develop a long, vibrant trail which gives them their signature look. The comet is set to pass the sun on January 12th, which is tonight, and as it melts, it will become brighter and brighter, and it should show until at least February 2nd when it will start to fade. So how do we see it? It will be most visible when the sky is dark and not overpowered by lights. And when you are looking at it, look for the North Star. You should see a fuzzy green patch, which is the comet itself. Even though it can be seen with the naked eye, it is recommended to look through binoculars or even a telescope to get a better view. The planetarium at Union Station does not currently have any telescopes or events set up, but Hess says the observers should check in with the planetarium's Facebook page for updates. Jays, this is a really cool opportunity in our area. Tony Rice, a NASA Solar System ambassador, says, "We don't see a lot of comets within our solar system very often," and he is right. While some comets tend to come back regularly, this one's particularly special because it will not come back around for another 50,000 years. Personally, I cannot wait to see if it's visible tonight, and I will keep an eye out throughout the rest of the month, and I really hope you guys do too, because it's so cool that we can be the last people to see this comet for 50,000 years. That is all I have for you today, Jays. For KLHS, this has been Claire Hamilton. Stay safe.
Thank you, Claire, for that news. I will be outside tonight searching for that comet. But on that note, let's switch over to some announcements.
Thank you, Blair. Course selection for the 2023-2024 school year starts in January. The course book can be found by going to the LHS website. Start looking at what classes you are interested in so you have an idea of when it's time to enroll. Next, on January 25th, an academic fair will be held during 5th hour. All students in grade 9 through 11 have the opportunity to visit with departments about these courses. Connect 30 will not be happening that day, so classes will be in session till 2:15 p.m. Current juniors, this announcement is for you. If you're interested in pursuing a career in nursing, LPS will have a new program next year called the Collegiate Nursing Academy. Students will learn from William Jewell College professors along with nurses at Liberty Hospital. The application is due January 17th and can be found on the LHS website. Jays, as you all have heard by now, we have an assembly tomorrow in support of the courtwarming dance on Saturday night. Show up in your best blowout outfits and be ready for a snowy time. The bell schedule will be posted in each of your classes as well. Can't wait to see you all there.
Lots of good things going on in our school.
That is for sure, Blair, but there's also lots going on with different shows coming out.
Recently, I have been watching The White Lotus, and it's pretty good.
Well, I have asked 10 people what show they have been watching recently and how they felt about it. Take it from here.
Hey Jace, today I asked a few students what shows they are currently watching and how they like it. Let's see what a few students have to say.
I'm watching Gilmore Girls and I really like it.
I'm watching Modern Family and I like it.
Okay, so I'm currently watching Young Sheldon. It's a good show. It's got a lot of cliffhangers and it's very I don't know, I just can't stop watching it.
The show I'm currently watching is on Hulu. It's called Sons of Anarchy, and I've enjoyed it pretty well so far.
The show that I'm currently watching is Castle. It's on Hulu. It's pretty good. I got a lot of my friends addicted to it, and we watch it like whenever we have free time.
I'm currently watching Gravity Falls, and I love it because it's about detectives, and I want to be a detective when I grow up.
I'm watching Kaleidoscope. It's really cool because you can watch it in any order, so you can watch it a random way every time.
I'm currently watching Vampire Diaries, and it's really good because I've watched it like 10 times, and it's just my comfort show.
The show I'm currently watching is All American, and I like it.
I'm currently watching Bel Air, and it's pretty good.
Hopefully that gave insight into some new shows to watch. I'm Ayam Tong, signing off for KLHS.
Thank you, Ayam, and thank you to all those students for contributing to the list of shows I need to eventually watch.
Well, that is not all we have for today. We have a segment with Sam over things students find fascinating.
Well, let's see what these students are thinking.
I honestly really enjoy history because I've always been passionate about how our world and our society came today. And I also want to mention that I have like a 600-page book of conspiracies, and I just like reading all the different topics because it really interests me, and I'm just like, wow, what if that really did happen? Or like, what if something is like, you know, not true? So I think history is a really big one for me.
A topic that fascinates me is probably how planes fly and how boats don't sink, because like obviously I know like the physics behind it and stuff, but it still just like fascinates me that like we're in the air literally flying, and like boats and like cruise ships are like super heavy. Like how do they not sink? And how do planes stay in the air? Just has always been something that fascinates me. So
one topic that fascinates me is historical geology. It's actually one of the things I teach with Earth and Space Science, and then in that we look at fossils and different things like that that have been around and then gone extinct. And so I love looking into that and learning about new fossils and things like that. It also kind of relays into, I taught zoology for a while, and we look at some of those things that are still living today in zoology, and then the things that have gone extinct. So it's really fascinating to me to see those things that have been on the earth.
What is up, Blue Jays, and happy Thursday. The Golden Globe Awards took place Tuesday, January 10th. And today I will be giving a little recap of what you guys missed if you didn't watch it. Last year, the Golden Globes did not take place due to the HFPA, Hollywood Foreign Press Association. They were saying how there were 0 African American members. This year, the 80th award ceremony, with the host being comedian Gerald Carmichael, addressing the HFPA drama, saying, quote, "Now there are 6 black members," end quote. There are a lot of familiar faces there, such as Austin Butler, who actually won an award for being an actor in drama motion movie Elvis. Then we have Selena Gomez, who brought her little sister as her date, which personally I thought was the cutest thing ever. Finally, Evan Peter, who actually won Best Limited Series Actor in the series Dahmer. That was Evan's first award win. HBO series The White Lotus was one of the big TV series winners, with much more. That is all I have for you today. This is Maureen Gable from KLHS signing off.
That brings our show up to a close. Remember to keep up on our social media, our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and feel free to leave comments and give us story ideas.
Thank you, Morgan, for that update, but our show is now coming to an end, so please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all so much for tuning in, and be sure to follow us on all of our platforms like I mentioned before. This has been Grace Halter signing off.
And Blair Mamiller for KLHS. Have a terrific Thursday, Jays.